Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be reacting to a fighter slash UFC fan showing up to the UFC 308 press conference and walking away a UFC fighter. So a fan slash fighter walking away a fan slash UFC fighter. They come to the press conference, they talk their stuff. Dana White likes it, he signs guys, so I'm gonna react to the video. Getting a little bit of attention right now, so I'm gonna react to it.
I am undefeated elite athlete from Tajikistan.
Not too many fighters from Tajikistan in the UFC. Undefeated, like it.
9 win, 0 lost.
Undefeated, 9-0.
I
Good record.
don't have question. I come here for fight in short notice.
Short notice. So who was he trying to fight? Was he trying to fight Syed, who's a bantamweight?
I had a manager, never.
Never had a manager.
I did all by myself. Please give me chance.
Self-made for real.
I want to fight in UFC. Please give me. I'm ready. Fight to show. Please give me Dana. I want to fight.
What's your record?
9-0.
9-0. How old are you?
25.
Great age, 25, 9-0.
25, yeah.
25 years old?
Right, yeah,
9-0?
Yeah.
What weight are you in?
Fica convência.
Yes, переводчик. Lightweight.
He got a translator though.
Lightweight?
Yeah.
Or that's his friend that could translate.
The contender series
Brother,
just
maybe.
ended. Where were you?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
You ready?
Give me chance, please. Yeah. Doesn't matter. UFC. Can't tell Dana.
I like it. Hopefully they sign this kid. 25-0. I'm at 25-0. 25 years old, 9-0. From Tajikistan. I said Tajikistan. Tajikistan. I still think I'm butchering the country, but yeah, you get it. Tajikistan. Probably about maybe 2 other fighters came from Tajikistan. Maybe if that. Maybe at most 5. Definitely not no more than 10. I would say at the very most it might have been 6 Tajikistan fighters. But I'm thinking, if I'm like correctly in my head, I think it's about been 4 fighters in the history of UFC that were from Tajikistan. So, but yeah, I like it. The kid came in, saw opportunity. You know, he spoke up. Instead of waiting for the opportunity, he came for it. No manager, 25 years old, 9-0, lightweight division. Seemed like a pretty solid fighter. Seemed like a pretty solid kid right there. I don't know who he's talking about as far as coming in on short notice. I guess he heard that Syed needed an opponent, but Syed is a bantamweight. You're a 55er. He's a bantamweight. And you come in on short notice, you're most likely not going to be able to cut to a weight class you don't even fight at. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm coming on short notice. 2-3 days, I'm going to make a weight class I never made before. Or don't even fight at currently. Pretty unbelievable. That's kind of a hard feat to do, or a hard feat to imagine. I feel like maybe in his career he can get the bantamweight, but I think it'll be a process. So I don't know who he's coming on short notice, or maybe he's just talking, I'm here to fight anyone. If there's this fight falls out, I'll fight anyone around my weight class. I'll fight a welterweight. I'll fight a lightweight. Maybe try to struggle to 45, probably 55, 70, because if it's short notice, then that fighter who's at 45 could come out fight 55. And 170, he could just not cut weight maybe. But yeah, I like his energy. But I don't think he should be doing short notice fights, unless it's like a case he's fighting short notice guys that like are regional. They need a spot filled on the card. Then they'll bring a guy from that's like 10-6, and it was a regional fight. They're bringing him in the UFC to save that spot. And that'll be a good spot to put him in, because I feel like he has a good record. He's a good age. It's not the time to start throwing him at the wolves. It might sound like he's like, yeah, pretty much throw me to the wolves. I'll fight anyone. Give me opportunity. I'll be that company man. But and the UFC will take advantage of that. You say you'll be a company man, they'll throw you in on short notice. Will accept your short notice opportunities or your card saving opportunities, like you stepping in. You'll go 0-3, fighting, allowing yourself to be pushed more than you need to be pushed, and then allow yourself to be pushed more than you need to be pushed, and then just end up backfiring. Yeah, that's not me saying that's bad about UFC. At the end of the day, it's you who signed the contract. UFC can't force you to sign a contract. They could cut you, but they can't force you to sign a contract. Like, oh, you won't signed up for, you signed the dotted line for, $10,000 to show, $10,000 to win, and then you accept the fights with guys that are like in top 15, top 10, guys that have like 50 plus fights and still are fighting at their best, and you still haven't hit your peak yet, and they got more experience and more skill than that. You accept the opportunity, like you took the gamble, like, and if you would have won, you could have got a bigger contracts, or that's what you knew going into that fight. So again, I'm not saying that these fighters are the victims, but in this case, like, good for him. Like, the UFC said that he showed up a fan, posted on their official Twitter, leaving as a UFC fighter. So hopefully he got that contract, and hopefully they do him right, and hopefully he has the skills to belong here. I haven't looked into, like, this is my first time seeing him. I know this is gonna be a lot of other people's first time seeing him. The post got about 248,000 views, and I know probably within 24 hours, 1 million people gonna see this. See that footage. I'm not talking about from my channel. I'm talking about like overall, like from the UFC's page, and it's probably get posted on other media sites, other reactions, this, other that. So it's probably gonna be like at least 1 million eyes that's gonna have seen this interaction over in just 24 hours. Then imagine over a couple days, over 1 million going to see it. And yeah, he's doing the right things to get his name out there. He's doing the right things to get himself in the UFC where he wants to be. And it seems he's in the UFC now. And I think the guy can do something. He's 25, 9-0. And now that he'll get opportunities, I think he's in a perfect spot to evolve. He's at a good age, 25 years old. He could build from that, 25 to 30, that's 5 years. And at least probably get maybe 2 years, at worst case, at least 2 years in the UFC with the PI, bumping shoulders with other UFC fighters and getting in training, and probably maybe going to a better gym and getting better sponsorships and an actual manager. And then he could just focus on his fighting, focus on his career, maybe make it a full-time thing for real. And, give him the best chance to evolve as a fighter. And he clearly got the hunger, got the record, he's got the right mindset, he's a hustler. So that kid, I think, will at least go someplace. I'm not saying there's no future champion just off. This is like this interaction with just so much aura behind it. But I think he could be a solid fighter, I think, in the UFC, given the right preparation and the right adjustments. And he's at the right age, the right time, and the right location. And he spoke up, and that's the most important thing. And yes, I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do in the UFC, and I just hope that they don't push him too fast. That's all. But that's the video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more videos. Peace.